Deluge activity.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Beginning pitch over.
And we're flying. Our 34th Electron vehicle is in the air and on the way to orbit after lifting off from Launch Complex 2. You can see the exhaust from those 9 Rutherford engines glowing bright as they propel the vehicle with Capella's satellites to space. Now that Electron has left the pad, its next milestone is max Q, the moment when the density of the air around the vehicle and its acceleration through that air creates the maximum aerodynamic pressure that the vehicle will experience in flight. You'll hear Mission Control announce this milestone soon enough.
Approaching max Q.
He will count you in, remember. Yep.
Saying max Q.
As you may have heard from our mission operator's call there, Electron has now passed through max Q. The vehicle has throttled back up to a velocity of over 1,000 meters per second, just a fraction of its maximum velocity as it proceeds to orbit. We're about to reach another 3 milestones in the flight, and each will happen quite quickly, so we'll explain all 3 in one go. To start, we need to separate the first stage of the vehicle from the second and third stage, also known as the kick stage, which holds Capella's satellites. The first stage is essentially a large fuel tank. Once that fuel is depleted, we jettison the tank so that the second stage can carry on to our orbital destination. To separate cleanly, we need to throttle down those 9 Rutherford engines on the first stage. This is known as main engine cutoff, or MECO for short. Once these engines have throttled down, the first and the second stage separate. Next, you'll see the vacuum optimized Rutherford engine ignites to carry the second and the third stage the rest of the way into space.
MECO confirm.
Stage separation successful.
Stage to ignition.
MECO, Stage 1 separation and Stage 2 ignition confirmed and completed. Our 34th Electron mission is progressing nicely, and we're ready for the next set of checkpoints in flight on the way to delivering Capella satellites to their place in space. We are listening for the call to confirm that Electron's fairing, the pointing protective shell at the top of the rocket, has been jettisoned to expose the satellites in preparation for deployment.
Fairing jettison succeeded.
You can see it there on your screen. That's confirmation that the payload fairing has been successfully jettisoned and Capella's satellites are now exposed to space. Electron's second stage is continuing to orbit, travelling at speeds of over 8,000 kilometres per hour and currently at an altitude of over 100 kilometres.
That's another milestone checked off. The fairing is a millimetre thin shell that serves a vital role,